Their powerful live shows are a reference of Barcelona's music scene. The band that visits us today are celebrating their 10th anniversary. 10 years of black music, soul, funk and more. They are the Slingshots, and their second album, Spread the Mud, connects with their audience perfectly. Well, we've got here Roger. Should I call you Roger Caballé or Roger full of soul? Full of soul.
Depending what, you know, if I want to find a job someday, look for me as Roger Caballé better. Because if you look for me and you see that singer going all crazy.
You mean like a real job?
Like a real job, yeah, paying job. I prefer people not to know I'm named Roger full of soul, because if they look for that, they're going to go, this crazy dude, I'm not going to hire this guy. But in music, I'm Roger full of soul, yeah, so far.
You are the voice and guitar of the Slingshots, and your latest project, latest album is called Spread the Mud. Interesting name for an album. Why this name?
Well, first of all, I'm not the guitar player normally. I will be playing guitar today as a premiere, but I'm normally not.
That's an honor.
Yeah, thank you. It's going to be fun. But we normally have a guitar player, but he couldn't make it today.
Actually, you're 8 in the band.
We're 8 in the band.
That's quite a lot.
Exactly, yeah.
Quite a crowd.
Yeah, it's hard to move a band with eight people inside of it. So we're going to be 5 today. So we'll do a different version of the Slingshots. But anyways, yeah, this album, Spread the Mud. Well, this album is almost a year old now, I would say.
We've got it here as well.
Yep, there you go. This is our latest release. And it's 10 songs, basically funk soul all the way. It's all our own songs. And yeah, there's different styles in it. There's poppier stuff, more dirty stuff as well. Maybe just one ballad, I would say. And we're pretty happy with it, yeah.
What does the mud represent in this case? And you just said dirty, but I know that is just a metaphor for something else.
Exactly. So the mud, as you said, the mud is dirty because we like to keep it dirty all the time, and we don't want to lose that innocence, you know. Although people get old, but you have to somehow manage to keep your innocence.
So we could say that you guys are not very politically correct. Is that true?
I don't know. People will have to judge that. But in any case, we like to keep it dirty. And spread the mud means spread the music, spread the funk music. Because in fact, we always laughed about this thing and we joked about it that in Catalan, when people refer to funk music, they actually say fang. M'agrada molt la música fang. You know, I like funk
which
music.
in Catalan means
mud. So we called our music mud. Plus, it's black music, what we do mainly, so we thought it was interesting. So spread the mud, spread the funk, spread the music, spread the funk. So
spread the word, spread the music.
Yeah, that's it.
Exactly. Well, nice play upon words, all in English.
Yeah, absolutely.
It is very interesting to see an album like that in Catalonia, in English, with Catalan musicians. So tell me about your relationship with English. Why do you guys do music in English?
Why do we do music in English? Well, that's a good question. Well, I was...
Ain't no fool, what you need, spread the mud, get no peace, funky foxes and cats and so on.
Yeah,
I must say very...
a lot of slang in there as well.
Interesting names.
Funky concepts. The thing is that I was born and raised in Montreal, Canada. So I came here when I was 11, the first time. And so I did all my schooling in French, basically. But over there in Montreal, as you know, we're also bilingual, so we had French and English. And at home, I spoke Catalan because my parents are both Catalan. And then I got to speak Spanish with Spanish friends and Latin from Latin America.
So how many languages do you speak? Like at least 5?
Well, 4 and 5 because there's Italian, which I speak. I'm quite there with Italian too. But 4, I was lucky enough to have those 4 right away. You know, just because I was getting those 4 when I was a child, and so that's the reason I became a singer, I guess, because when I came here with English, it was, hey man, yeah, we need somebody who sings well in English. So that was the perfect excuse. But I also used to sing always. Since a young age, I was singing all the time, and I wanted to be a singer. I wanted to be an artist.
The Slingshots, as they say, critics and yourselves, I think you will agree with me that it's a band in the most romantic sense. What does it mean?
Yeah, I would agree with that. And it's something that I'm thinking of it. I mean, I'm thinking of it all the time because everybody goes to us like, how can you guys exist? You know, how can a band of 8 dudes, keep on living? Because it's hard to get shows when you're 8. The easy format in music, if you want to do a living in music, you need to be 4 guys, 3 guys, or girls. I mean, but lesser people because there's never enough money for that many people. So people who are basically professional, they will not stay in a band like Slingshots unless they see something more romantic in it. You know, it's their project and they want to be in it and we're buddies. But it's not the money really because you won't get that much money out of Slingshots. You're going to get money doing whatever, playing with 4 people, doing covers, being in a cover band, orchestras, stuff like that. But this is a real band. This is a real band. We do our stuff. And it's hard.
Okay, so I see that you guys mean romantic in the idealistic way, no?
Well, we wanna stay there. We want to do our music, and we've been doing that for 10 years now. We basically started as a cover band, but after 3 years, we decided we definitely wanted to do our music, and we ended up doing our shows all our own songs. We once did that, at some point, not a single cover. And that's hard to do because the covers were...
In 10 years, indeed. That's a long time. By the way, congratulations for these 10 years. How would you say your music has evolved in time, in a decade? From the beginning, do you still maintain this rock and roll spirit, attitude?
I think we do, but inevitably, we're older. We're 10 years older.
Wiser?
Wiser, 10 years wiser.
Hopefully.
Hopefully, yes. Hopefully, yes. And well, we still have to see what's going to happen because we're now working actually on our 3rd album because this is actually our 2nd album. But we're going to see what happens. Maybe our best album is yet to come. We don't know yet. And
Let's hope so.
I hope so too. And the evolution we'll see, but we want to keep it on the funkier side, soul, but there's room for everything, psychedelic music as well. Expression, and feeling what you do and believing in it. So,
how would you say the music in English works here in Catalonia?
The music in English, well, there's this tendency, there's always been, of bands singing in English, which I am not a big fan of that because it's interesting that when you sing in English, that it is in the appropriate language for you to express yourself. And some bands, I like what they do in English. Some others, I think, maybe you should do this in Spanish or Catalan because it would be a lot more authentic. It doesn't make it authentic sometimes. But there's people who have it, who do it well. But others, I'm just like, damn it, I like what you do, I like the idea, I love what you do, but the words in English, the lyrics in English, does it really make sense? Plus, there's a lot to do here. Catalan is a great territory to explore, exactly. And you could do something really cool in Catalan. I could too, but I'm not.
Are you going to explore the Catalan territory a lot this summer? Lots of gigs coming up?
Well, there are gigs, but I never remember the gigs. I don't bring a list with me.
That means you've got a lot.
We do have gigs, not that many. We would like to have more. But as I told you, it's hard for a band of 8 guys, girls, whatever, 8 people. It's hard to get that many concerts because it has to do a lot with what you ask. If you play free, you can play. If you play for just a few bucks, well, you can play. But the thing is, there's professionals in the band, and only for respect of that. And also what we do, even if I'm not fully professional, things cost something, and there's 9 of us there.
What can we expect from one of your gigs, a live gig, a live concert?
Well, I think you're going to see a real band that's doing their stuff, their music, and you're going to see energy. And I hope that you see something good, because I can't really tell you. You have to decide. You have to be free to decide if this is what you like or not. We will do as much as we can so that you have a funky good time.
We'll keep an open-minded. And today, what are you going to play for us?
Well, we're going to play actually the first song of our first album. It's called Is This Soul? And as I told you, I'm going to be playing guitar. I never played guitar before in this band. It's the first time ever.
Well, it sounds very exciting. Thank you, Roger, for coming today, and
Thank
good
you.
luck with your gigs.
Thank you for
this
having
summer.
us. It was a pleasure. Thank you so much.
While the Slingshots prepare on stage, let's watch our second language tip of today. Are you as fit as a fiddle, or on the contrary, in a bad shape? Well, either way, it will be very useful to learn some idioms about health conditions. So pay attention to Tim Wari's lesson.
You know, pop is way too poppy. The blues is just too bluesy. You know, funk is way too funky. So